Hi, welcome back to my channel. Saunas. Saunas are becoming a really big deal now. The health benefits of saunas are talked about far and wide on social media. But saunas have been around in Finland for hundreds, if not thousands of years. Actually, there's information that saunas were around 7,000 BC, and it's not a clear picture of how they, were invented, but apparently water was thrown on hot rocks and steam came from that. There's over 3 million saunas in Finland for a population of only 5.5 million. Saunas are a huge deal. I was born in Helsinki, and I remember being in a sauna since I was a baby. It's just part of the culture. If you don't have a house or a cabin in Finland, most of the apartment buildings have a public sauna, and each family or suite has a designated time they can use the sauna. We were lucky to have that, plus my grandma and grandpa had a mökki, a cabin or cottage on a lake in Finland, and of course the cabin had a sauna. We moved to Canada, and saunas were not popular back then. The saunas that were available, let's say in a leisure center, were nothing like a Finnish sauna. So my grandparents did move here also, and thankfully, because he was a carpenter, he was able to build a sauna in his house, which was wonderful. So I got to experience that for a lot of years after moving to Canada. But then there was a big drought of no sauna. And over the last few years, since we've been able to travel more, our kids have grown up and it's been more accessible, I've been able to go back with my sisters to Finland several times and experience real nice saunas. The most important thing is you're able to throw water onto the hot rocks to create a löyly. Löyly is what you would call the steam that comes from the water hitting the hot rocks, which feels wonderful. My sisters took me out to Löyly in Helsinki on my birthday, and I got to experience this beautiful sauna with the restaurant. We got to do a dip into the Baltic Sea. I could only get in past my knees, but there was another option. You could also dunk some cold water over your head if you couldn't climb down this ladder into the sea. Good morning. It is, what time is it here? It is 6:15 here in Lomaniemi. That doesn't sound right. But we're in Punkaharju, or 20 minutes out of the village of Punkaharju, in a cabin on a huge lake. The lake is frozen, and I'm gonna give you a little tour. Through here is the bathroom that I use, sink, the toilet, a shower right here. And if you notice in Finland, they're kind of open bathrooms, so you have a drain in the center with it sloped down, and the water will flow. And all the floors, even the wood floors and these floors, are all heated, so the water also dries really fast. But in here, we have a beautiful sauna, and we used this the first night we came, and it's got electric sauna rocks that we can throw water on in there, and we can have a really nice löyly. And then here, this is how it looks. It's so pretty in here. And then when we go down these steps here, that is the wood burning sauna right there. I feel like Red Riding Hood. My basket.
It's nice, the laundry hanging.
Oh, good. Underwear. I get splinters. careful on that step.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's just time to wait for the perfect moment to get into the sauna. It's been so much fun to experience all these different saunas with my family and just relive traditions that are so important in Finland. And I know my Finnish friends here will correct me if I say anything not right. I cannot say that I'm really proficient in the sauna speak, but I do know how much I love it, and I have such fond memories of growing up and being in a sauna. And not only that, it's just something I missed so much after we moved here. And now, because saunas are becoming so important to the people that are interested in health, there's a resurgence in this. Never in a million years would I have believed when I was younger that these Finnish cultures that are so important to us would be so widespread here in North America. Finland is really getting popular. All the traditions of Finland that are beneficial to health are really becoming well known, especially the sauna culture for sure. In Helsinki, they have a lot of public saunas, and this one was floating out in the harbor. We enjoyed the Hotel Helka sauna. I didn't particularly love the sauna stove they had because of that opening where you had to throw the water into. It was kind of hard to get it in there without getting a lot of splatter and spit back from it. We are off to Vancouver Island. This is a BC ferry, and my sister arranged a treat for us. She ordered us a sauna to be arriving right at her house. This is a barrel type sauna, and it's supposed to seat between, I think it was 4 to 6 people. And we got it going. We got started a fire right away so that we can have the perfect temperature when we went in. But as you can see, it's pretty tight fit. If you're sitting close to that sauna stove, it was pretty toasty on the legs. You know, they're trying their best to get the sauna culture here, but not everybody's got it quite down yet. We were able to order a vihta online, and we weren't sure what we'd expect we were going to get, but this is the birch branches. They've dried out, and we just had to rehydrate them. And you're probably wondering, what do you do with these branches in the sauna? Well, you can bet we all gave them a try, because this is a really big part of the Finnish sauna culture, especially if you have a cabin and a sauna by the lake. This is what you do with it. It feels so good on your skin to slap yourself with these branches. It feels so good, and the sauna branches smell so nice. I hope you enjoyed this peek into my recent sauna experiences. If you're interested in midlife health with a Finnish twist, I hope you subscribe to the channel. Here I am at Circle Wellness in Vancouver. It's an open air little spa with a salt room. Here's a peek. Have a great week. See you in the next video. Bye.